Hello, and welcome to Vlogmas. I think this is going up 17. I've kind of lost count, honestly, on the days, but I'm so excited that we are more than halfway. I still can't believe it. It is flying by, going by so fast. I don't even know where December has gone. But anyway, you're not come here to listen to me talk about Vlogmas. You're here to actually just watch a Vlogmas. So today is Career Tip Tuesday, and if you're just now tuning in, every Tuesday I share career tips, career advice. I'm really passionate about helping you guys figure out how to have the best career possible, and really it's all about building a career for yourself and learning how to build like your perfect career on your terms. So that is my whole point on this. I still have this tag on my jacket. Sorry, that's irrelevant, but I just felt that. I knew about it all day and I kept forgetting to take it off, and I went to Starbucks and this lady came up to me and she's like, I don't know if you know or care, but you still have your tag on. And I was like, oh, right, yeah, I knew about it. I just keep forgetting to take it off, and here I am like 12 hours later and I still forgot to take it off. So I'm gonna do that after this video. But anyway, going back to career tip, I want to talk about end of the year reviews because I know that is coming up for a lot of people. I know mine is this week. Already crazy. Some people also have annual reviews. So at my old PR job, it was annual reviews, as in it happened every, from the day that I started and a year after that. At my new place, we have end of the year reviews, and then we all have annual reviews, I think in February or March. So it's not dependent on when you start. It's just those are the times that you have your annual reviews and stuff. So if you have those coming up, it can kind of be a little scary for some people, because that is when you're hearing feedback from your supervisor. That's when you know if you're doing a good job. It's when they maybe tell you areas of improvement. So if you're not good at handling feedback, it can kind of be a scary meeting. So a couple pieces of advice I want to share for you. Number one is to seek feedback out regularly throughout the year outside of your review, so that your end of year your end of year review isn't as scary and things aren't as much of as a surprise for you. What I really like about the company I'm at is we have one-on-one meetings every week. So you check in with your manager, and yeah, oftentimes you review your priorities for the week and what you're doing, but you also do have the chance to talk about career development and seek that feedback. So every couple weeks I'll just be like, hey, how am I doing? Do you have any feedback for me? What do you think I could improve on? Or they'll ask me those questions too. So definitely always amazing if companies already have that built into their structure. But if they don't, take that initiative and be proactive and ask for those feedback meetings. Maybe not every week or every couple weeks, but if you do have a performance review, try and do a mid-year check-in. So every 6 months, just be I just want an informal discussion, just want to talk to you, see your feedback, see what I can improve on for the next 6 months, so that once I get to my performance review, you can actually see that improvement and we can evaluate what I've learned. So that's a really good way to make sure that you are prepared for your performance reviews, because you know what to expect and they also know what to expect. So it makes it easier on them. So that's number one, is prepare for it the entire year by seeking feedback regularly. Number two, to help prepare for review, it's really hard because if it's at the end of the year or for a full year, those are opportunities where you're supposed to highlight what you've done that year. I don't know about you in your workplace, but a lot of stuff happens over a year. There's a lot of projects that go on, a lot of random things that happen, strengths, weaknesses, everything like that. So it is so important for you to keep track of every accomplishment that you've had, every challenge, every setback, every small thing that you've done that you think shows that you are at the next level, especially if you're looking for a promotion, hint, hint. you want to be able to highlight that and showcase that you've actually reached that next step or whatever you're trying to reach. So make sure that you're keeping track personally on your laptop in a notebook and write down throughout the year anything happens. So I keep a running document of every accomplishment that has happened when it happened. So if I have a really good customer call, or if I start a project, or if I join a committee, or whatever else I'm doing, I'll just kind of jot a note of it so that when my review comes up and they ask, what have you accomplished this year? Name like your top 3 projects. I have a reference sheet and I don't have to just sit there and think back and forget what I did over the year. So keeping track of your accomplishments, that also goes for any challenges you've had. So keep track of like when an issue comes up or when a challenge comes up, because then you can reference that for, I had this challenge and this is how I solved it, or maybe I had this challenge and this is what I learned. So that's also something that you want to highlight. So step 1, continuous feedback. Step 2, keep track of your accomplishments. And the third piece of advice I would say is to have a goal in mind for your performance reviews. So you want to make sure that the conversation is two-sided. A lot of people are like, oh, it's just for my boss to give me feedback. It's like, no, it's really a time for you to be able to tell them what you want out of your career. They're not going... One of the things that this is such a big passion of mine that I want people to realize is like your career is solely in your hands. I say this like almost every career tip or video is your career rests in your hands. Your boss is not going to just hand you a promotion. Your boss is not just going to chart your career path. You have to really take the reins on that. So your performance review is a great time for that, because that's a time where you can say, hey, I know that I want to get to this level, or I want this in my career path. This is what I've done to get there. What else can I do to get there? Where can I improve? How can I reach that next step? And that lets your boss know. And if they're a mentorship type boss, it helps them be able to frame how they manage you and what projects they assign you. Because if they know where you want to go in your career, they can help you get there. It also lets them know maybe why you're doing certain things at work, or how you like to be managed, or it's just really, really important for them to know, but it's also important for you to know where you're going. You can't just sit there and just wait for a promotion to just come to you. You have to really seek it out and work for it and know what promotion you want. There are some people I know who they don't want to just move from account to senior account to vice president or whatever your organizational structure. They maybe want to move cross departmentally, or maybe they're just kind of working at this one job because they have a dream job at another place. I'm not saying those examples are me. I'm just saying that sometimes career paths are not linear, and if you do not communicate what career path you want, people can't get you to that and help you, and you also are going to struggle a little bit to figure out how to get there as well. So just have your goal in mind. Come performance review, have what position you're seeking, have what you're trying to learn. It doesn't even have to be a promotion. That's normally most commonly what it is people want to move up, but sometimes it can just be, you want to be able to learn a new thing, or want to help out on a project, or you had a specific goal of, I can't really say for certain companies, I don't really know how other places work, but maybe you had a certain personal goal that you were trying to reach, or a company goal, or maybe you're a sales rep and you had a certain amount you were trying to sell. I don't really know what it is, but it's really important to know what your goal is come end of the year review. So those are all my advice. Just make sure that you're staying proactive throughout the whole process. And really, the whole process isn't just the few weeks that lead up to a review and you're setting in all your paperwork and things like that. The whole review process is an entire year. Your review process is your entire job. People are always constantly reviewing you. Whatever you're doing day to day is going to lead up to your review or come into play in your review. So it's really important that you're always being proactive. You're always being organized, you're always asking for feedback and continually working to improve and adjust throughout the year. So I really wish you guys luck. I hope whatever goal you've set, or any promotion that you want, or any salary raise, or whatever you guys are hoping for in your reviews come true for you. I know you guys can do it. If you're watching this, you're probably dedicated to your career. So I'm so excited for you. I'm not going to share anything about like my goals right now. I will say right now is not a time that I'm seeking a promotion. I am working towards that eventually, but I also just started like 4 months ago. So that is not my goal in the next week. But there are some little goals that I'm definitely working towards and hoping I can discuss at my review. So I'm not going to share any of that, obviously, because this is getting posted probably before my review. So maybe I will share after, but that's not something that I want to put on YouTube right now. So thank you again so much for watching. We only have like a week left of Vlogmas. What? Crazy. I am going to have some more videos after Vlogmas. Not every day like Vlogmas, but maybe like once a week, every 2 weeks. I haven't really decided the cadence of it. But thank you again so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And check back every Tuesday either on my Instagram or YouTube for another career tip. And I will see you then. Yes. Also, if you're curious, this jacket is the comfiest thing I've ever worn in my entire life. And it is from Athleta. And it is called the Ritual Jacket. So I have it linked in my Like to Know It. I will put it in the description box of this video. So definitely get on it because it is the comfiest thing I've ever worn in my life, and probably I will have it on for almost every video forthcoming because I am never taking it off, ever. Okay, bye!